Hi folks, here we are out in Box Elder, South Dakota at the racetrack here. This is the Bandit Speedway, and they're having a nostalgia drag race. So we're gonna show you some of the cars that are gonna be in it, then we'll watch some of the race and you know, just enjoy the video. I think it'll be something fun to check out, and we'll show you what we see. Well, we got a 26 Model T and a 28.9 Model A there, two-door sedan. They're cruising in there getting ready. We're going to check out some of these. There's a lot of people out here set up with their trucks and trailers, got little tents. It's going to be kind of hot today, very windy. So we'll check out a few of these cars around here.
Hi there.
How you doing?
And so I got one that had peanuts in it or something.
Pretty cool little car. And here's a 28 or 9. I think this is called a special coupe.
I'm gonna go round up our teenager.
That one is kind of hot rodded up. Got the 4-banger, souped up 4-banger in there. Wyoming plates on it. Pretty cool little car. This one's a Chevy. And they got a little travel trailer behind it. Toolbox with an extended frame. Maybe it's a 1-ton with a short box on it there, and got a toolbox in between there. Pretty cool. Jump on the other side here. There's a couple more over here. This one's kind of cool here. It looks like a Model A engine. It's called the Driver Owner Dirty Dingus right there. Looks like made up out of mostly Ford parts, and they narrowed a front axle there. This is a tractor breather there. It's kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Got a 32 Ford back here. No, it's a 31 actually. Got a 32 grill on it. Looks like a sport coupe. This one's got a kind of a hopped up Model A banger engine too. Looks like overhead valve conversion, I think. .31 South Dakota plates on there. Still got the rumble seat. That's kind of a good original restored car almost, with a hopped up engine in it. You can see the Zephyr intake with the dual Strombergs on there. Here's an old school Dragster here. It's got split manifolds. I think this is maybe a GMC engine. Tri-carbs on there. Look at the front axle. Cut it out a little bit to lose some weight. Yeah, it's got a Model T grill, GMC engine. I think that one was built back in the 60s from what they said, and the guys fixed it all up and gonna race it today. There's a Scout. Somebody's got 1963 Scout. It's a nice little Scout there. Well, there goes the water tanker truck. They're putting some water on the track, or maybe a mixture of stuff to get the dust down, because this is a dirt drag. We're kind of in the middle of the track here. Just to recap, this is Box Elder, South Dakota, just east of Rapid City. This is the Bandit Raceway here. And they've set up a little drag track down the center of it here. A short box Chevy there. We're going to check out some of these cars that are in the race here. I'm going to get quite a bit of background noise because there's a generator banging away here. Another Wyoming license plate on this one, Upton, Wyoming. Little Ford F100 there. Kind of customize a little bit, and well, there's a good looking Ford Roadster here. This one's got a dual carb setup, Offenhauser heads there. I'll lighten it up a little for you. And this one's a Model A here, little Model A Roadster. Well, we're gonna have to talk over this portion of this one because of background noise and a lot of music and stuff in the background. But anyway, there's a couple Fords here. Got a Ford Roadster, well, actually both Roadsters, and a Dodge pickup. This one I believe is a 52. Originally had the fluid drive on it there. I think that bed is a little later year. That tailgate bed looks like maybe a 47 back style. Even got a receiver hitch on that one. Here's another Model A here. This one's a 28.9. Notice the Southwind heater down there. Those heaters ran off of gas. Seemed a little dangerous, but they're really common back in the day. A lot of cars had them. Looks like it has commercial headlights on that one. And we got a 26/7 Model T here. Looks like a coupe that had the top taken off. It's got the flathead in there. It's a fun little hot rod there. And another Model A two-door sedan here. This one's still got an insert top. Sitting pretty low, got some slicks on there. Here's a back view of that Model T. From Nebraska on that one. Here's another Model T. Now this one still has the top on it. This is the Tall T Coupe. This one's in primer. Got a roof rack on the top even. Put your luggage up there. Looks like it has a tractor grill on it. Looks pretty good on there, really. Here's another Model T. This one's a Roadster, 26/7. Looks like it's got a 32 grill, flathead. Notice a Schlitz can as a overflow can for the radiator. Good looking little Model T Roadster. Built up flathead. There's a drive for the SunTac. See the tachometer in there. I don't know what that gauge cluster is out of, but it looks really nice. Those are cool taillights on there too. Not sure if those are off a Buick or what they are. Another little Ford Model A Roadster here. 28 or 9. Got a flathead under there. Got some straight pipes. Here's Model T. This one's another Roadster, 26/7. That one's still got the full-size windshield on it. That's what they were originally. Now this one's unusual. This is an all wooden Roadster that somebody built. Almost looks like a boat. Got a brass V-shaped grill. And it's got a Jaguar V12 engine in this. Pretty cool, really. Even got a boat prop on the back there. Boat tail too on that wooden car. Here's a Ford Coupe. I believe this one's a 1938 Standard from the looks of it. The guy was telling me this is an old drag car He found it in two pieces in a creek somewhere and put it back together. I think it's got a 460 in it, but I'm not positive. They'll tell us later on in the video. There's the dash. Pretty cool old Ford coupe. I've got one similar to that myself. A body anyway. I don't have a car that's up and running, but I got another body like that if anybody wants to build one. There's a 57 Volkswagen Beetle. This one's owned by a guy out in Sioux Falls. He brought it out. And this was the champion car from last year. The first year of this race. They did have it in Sturgis the first year. This year it's in Box Elder. I guess, I don't know if the Sturgis track is closing or what's going on, but anyway, they've moved it. And they moved it to a different time of year too. It's a little earlier in the year, but last year was right during Hershey, so we couldn't make it. So I'm glad it moved to a little different timing. Got a couple of vintage Harleys here. This one's a single cylinder. And this one here is going to be in the race. This is twin cylinder. I think it's a 1938, 37 or 8 right in there. Notice the Harley Davidson on the step. Pretty cool old bike. Bet you that'll do well in the race. And here's a Ford sedan, two-door sedan, humpback. It's a 1936. In primer. Love the 36 headlights. Really the whole front end of those is real good looking. There's the owner there with the orange shirt. This one's got a filled top. You can see the rib top there, good looking car. Anyway, we'll get back going here. Here's a little Model A Roadster here. Sounding pretty good. Got the wide whites on that one. Yeah, we'll check out these over here. I'll jump up here and catch up with you again here. Got a 55 Chevy two-door hardtop here. There's a 59 Ford. They've got that one running. Sounds good. There's a two-door post. Got a 30 Model A here, coupe. Got a Thunderbird valve covers on the engine here. Got a Ford engine, dual carbs. Got a louvered trunk lid. Here's a 1932 Ford 5-window. What's he saying? Couldn't hear what that guy was talking about there. Here's a 32 5-window here. Anyway, we're going to get out to the outer edges and check it out. We got a couple AMCs here. This one's an AMX 2-seater. And a little Rambler American there, 59. Rambler could get in here, but this one's a little bit too new. This is a 64 or older race. So you got to be 1964 or older. A little Model A cut-down sedan with a banger engine there. Cruising by, we're going to go check out, there's a 57 Chevy wagon over here. We'll go cruise over here and check that out.
Yeah, sure.
Well, here's the 57 Chevy 4-door wagon there. A lot of people just bring their rides in to park them here, have some fun. Maybe they got a race car as well. They bring something else to park out back here. Pretty cool little 57 Chevy station wagon, long roof. Here comes another Model A hot rod there. Got the flathead V8, dual carbs. That one's a 3031 style. Little Dodge wagon here. That one's a 56. Sounds pretty good. And we got a Ford two-door over here. Check that out. There's the Ford here. This has got a louvered hood. 33. It's kind of interesting. It's got commercial truck headlights on it. Good looking car though. And we got a little rescue vehicle here. The International Wrecker. That one's advertising Boyd's Antiques on the side. They're out in Custer, South Dakota. A neat little wrecker though. And we got a little Ford Fairlane here, Sport Coupe. It's a Fairlane 500.
Oh, that was already there.
That's a pretty cool little car. There's a couple more in the parking lot here. Got a Chevelle 66 and a Dodge here, Polara. But from here, we're going to jump down to the race because they're getting started there, so I want to catch some of that action. Well, they're just finishing up with a little parade they have before they start the race. So they all lined up and they all made a run around. Now they're going to start the races here in a few minutes, so we're going to jump in there as long as we don't get kicked out of there. Well, we're getting them all lined up here still. We got them behind the fence here, so... Oh, look, they're push starting the old dragster there. We're gonna get that over to the starting line, maybe. Pushing it up there with the old Ford pickup. Well, I got the old dragster out here. It's got the GMC engine. Oh. It's got to get lined up there. They're going to make a run with this one. Tore off pretty good. We got a couple more pulling up here. We got an announcer telling about some of them. That Woodmobile has a V12 Jaguar engine. The Ford on the left there has a flathead V8. Got the flag grill out here. There we go. The old VW Beetle there and a Model A coming up here. Check them out. Yeehaw. Gotta love this old stuff. It's just so fun checking this out. Something I've always thought would be fun, and this is the second one they've had here. And the first one was during Hershey, so I couldn't make it. Now, like the little Roadster one pretty easily. I'm not sure what the length of the track is. That's probably an 1/8 mile, I'm guessing. A couple more coming around here. Ford Roadster on the left and a Model A two-door on the right. Got a 350 engine in the one on the right. Looks like a flathead in the one on the left. Oh, he almost took off when that guy waved. There they go. maybe the Roadster won. I think they were having some problems with that sedan. Well, there's the Ford pickup and a Model A Roadster there. Looks like the Model A Roadster by a hair. And it looks like a Model T on the left and a Model A on the right. One with the cut-off top was a flathead, the other one was a banger Model A engine. Did pretty well, won that race. A couple more pulling up here. Got a tall T coupe and a 27 Roadster there on the right with a 30 grill on it. The Roadster is a flathead. That was a good race, real close, all the way to the end. It's got a 460 on the one on the right, calling that a 37 Ford coupe. Oh, this other one is a Studebaker. That's what I was wondering what it is earlier. I thought it was maybe Mopar, but it's got a Mopar engine in it. Studebaker body. Oh, that was a close one. Looked like a dead tie right there. Got a 40 Ford coupe and a 37 Harley. Bike versus car. 2 wheels versus 4. Let's see how it goes. He's getting ready there. There we go. Boy, I think the motorcycle won, but it was really close though. 28 Ford Roadster. It's got a more modern Ford engine, I think, and a Volkswagen. Well, that Volkswagen sounds good. They really took off and won easily. That's a friend of ours from Sioux Falls. We bought a Dodge Cab from him the other day. 34 Dodge Cab, so it's good to see him having some fun with the Volkswagen. Check out a couple more coming up there. I was just going to show you this. This is that Chevy that we saw driving in. 2-door post. Got kind of a purple metallic roof with a visor on it. The 32 Ford and the Model A cut down there. Flathead on the right. Well, he had him off the line, but the yellow 32 won in the end. I think that was a small block Chevy, I'm not sure. Model A versus Model A here. Well, that blue one was a superior car there. That really took off. Won that race easily. Looks like we got a Dodge pickup coming up here versus a Model A. They're going to be next. They let these guys run through as many times as they want, so we're just going to, catch a few of them. You'll see a few duplicates, but it's kind of fun to see them racing different people too. There's going to be a pause here for a minute because they got a flag guy walking across the track. Okay, looks like they're ready now. Looks like the Dodge pickup by a ways. They're actually catching some hard dirt there, kind of spinning, burning rubber. You'd think it would just kick back some dirt, but there's actually some black stripes down there because it's so packed down. Got a straight 6 in that 55 Chevy hardtop. There's a 390 in the Ford on the left, so it's kind of not a fair match, doesn't look like, but we'll see. You never know who's going to win in the end here. Yep, 390 beats 6-cylinder. We figured that out. Well, that was a close one, but I think the V12 Jag might have done it with the wood car. There's a 33 pickup with a flathead. And we got the other, they're both flatheads. 34 Roadster. Like the pickup won that one. Here's the Model A with a banger cut off top. It's a Phaeton body on there. You don't see too many of those. 3031. Sounds pretty good. And they're firing up the Dodge wagon here. That's going to make a run too, I guess. Here we go with the Harley versus Model A. Looks like a small block in the Model A. I think the bike might have won it again. He had quite a lead. Once the car got moving, it started catching up, but I'm not sure if they did. Well, the Tall T has a 283 Chevy engine. I'm not sure if what the Model A has there. Sounds like a Model A engine for sure, yep. Here they go. Well, here's a little Ford pickup that you saw running a few minutes ago. It did well in the race. Built this a few years ago. It's a 33. You guys can catch him on Instagram, probably right there. Kel Custom. He's the one that built that one. I think the Volkswagen met its match on that one. Real close race. I think the yellow coupe won by a hair. Gonna check out the big fire truck here. See where they're lining them up here. They all got them in a row. There's a couple more we haven't seen run yet, so we're gonna catch them on the track. Got a big Detroit diesel in this fire truck. It's pretty wild. Well, here's the flathead V8 Ford Roadster versus the GMC 270 GMC 6 inline 6 there on the Dragster. Like the Dragster won it by a little bit. Those GMC inline 6s were very sought after back in the day. A lot of racers liked them. Just an inline 6, but they're a good size and a rugged engine. Here's the 6-cylinder Chevy versus the Dodge 216. I guess that's the 6-cylinder in that Dodge. So there's 6 versus 6 here. That was a close one there. So that's a 49 Chevy with the original 6-cylinder, or a 6-cylinder I should say. I think is what they said. And a 44 coupe. I'm not sure what the engine is in that one. Coupe got that one. Now we got the Model A with a banger engine. 56 Dodge wagon here. See how these do. It should be a fun little race. Oh, they caught second gear in that Model A. That's what they're hoping to do. Dodge won that one by a little bit. Now here's the straight six Chevy versus the VW. Now that VW I think was the champion here last year. So everybody's kind of gunning for him here. I think he's won them all except for that yellow Ford, I think. Yep, VW again on that one. So these are two flathead Model A's. Here they go, they're getting ready. That girl's lined up. Boy, that was a tight race. It turns out that car that I've been having a hard time telling what it is there on the right with the 32 Ford grill is a Whippet. A Willys Whippet is what they're saying. I thought it looked like a Model T cowl, but then the belt line was different. So if you guys wondered, that's what it is. Model A didn't cut it on the Volkswagen there. Funny, you could hear the fan belt on the Mopar engine there in that one. Now we're catching a different angle here. We're down by the finish line. Check out these two Model A's coming. Checkered flag here. And check them out at top speed at this end. There's a couple flatheads. Black one accident had a stutter there, so he ended up losing that one. Well, this is the Ford Coupe with the 460 and the 57 Beetle here. This should be a good race. That Beetle's been doing very well. Check them out here. 460 is quite a match. Don't want to get going too fast in that 460. You get a dead end wall there. We're going to push this GMC, get her going. Didn't want to start there with the starter. Maybe it's too hot. We got to get going a little faster than that. There it goes.
The old generator must not be working. That's just like in the day. They didn't worry about batteries.
See, I think he's going to race this one too. Getting his belt on. Check it out on one round. We got these two earlier ones going here. Looks like all Model A on the right. We got the GMC Dragster on the left. GMC got that one. Well, folks, we're going to call it quits there. We watched quite a few of the races. Checked out all the cars here. I hope you had fun. There's one more we'll check out over here. I just see it came in over on this side. There's a couple of ones that were racing. But to say I had fun today was an understatement. I love this kind of stuff. Love seeing these old cars run, race, all this kind of stuff. It's a real blast. If you're anywhere in this area, you really ought to come out here next year and check it out. Or bring a car, better yet. Have some fun. But anyway, we're going to finish the video up here. We got this 59 Chevy wagon. Just thought I'd check that out. Kind of a patina wagon here. This is a Parkwood model. One of the racers running by. That's the rat rod one. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you like these kind of things, please subscribe. Give us thumbs up. Give us good comments. All these kinds of things help. We'll do as many of these as we can. Different automobile stuff or antiques. We also do flea markets and stuff. So check out all our videos if you haven't seen them all. We got lots of them posted. And just have a good rest of your day. We'll catch you on the next round.